Hello YouTube. Again, for the fifth time I'm trying to do this video. It's your girl Bianca. I know you guys are probably wondering, like, B, what's going on? Different setting, hair's not done, face ain't done. Well, actually I'm at work right now, going to get a little bit of overtime, you know, before I go on my birthday week-long vacation. That's right, my birthday is tomorrow, so yay, another year. If you guys can guess how old I'm turning, you know, nice little surprise for you. That's if you guessed it correctly. But yeah, I'm at work right now, and this is my fourth time trying to make this video, right? Because I have a technician here that's fixing something that beyond my knowledge at this particular point in time to be working on, and besides, it's just not my field of work. You know, I do certain things different in the IT field, so that what he's working on is something totally different. But he keeps bothering the hell out of me because he keeps coming in this room asking for like something or something or something or something, but whatever. So I'm making this video today because I thought it would be perfect to do because of what I wanted to talk about, just some things that it's been on my mind, what I've been feeling about. And I guess for some of you, if you're asking why am I dressed the way that I am, or why am I presenting myself the way that I'm presenting myself while I'm at work, is because of the fact that I am not full-time. Okay? And at work, they know me as the transitioning guy, the guy that's in transition. Okay? I do have a date set to go full-time, which is in September. So the only thing that's holding me back right now is just we're waiting for the sensitivity training to be conducted with the staff and other attorneys. And excuse me. And if some of you don't know what that is, that training is basically informing your employees, your co-workers, basically of what's going on with you, as far as that you're not going to be presenting yourself as a guy anymore. You're no longer going to be using those male pronouns anymore. And from here on out, you're now going to be known as XYZ, and you're going to now be using the female pronouns. Here's a little history of transgenderality. Here's the little, you know, little spill of what transgenderality is. Little slight education course, which I think is wonderful, and I really appreciate my firm for doing that because they totally support me 100%, and I love that. I truly love that, and it's not too many people out here that have that opportunity that I have to kind of like be in a working environment where, you know, people really support what you're doing, and, you know, not really trying to fire you or you know, just negative stuff, you know. So ladies, there are places out here that will support you. So all you have to do is definitely put your foot forward and make things happen for yourself, and it can definitely be done. I'm not saying it's an easy road. I did things totally different. I chose to transition after I was in the situation that I was in, like I'm in now, to make my transition a little bit easier. For the girls who have done it out the gate, you know, sometimes things may be a little bit harder for them, but I'm not here to place judgment or anything. I'm just letting you know that if you apply yourself, that it can be done. But that's not what this video is about. This video is somewhat kind of about how I'm presenting myself right now. what you see. Like I said, I'm not full-time yet. And for you guys, girls, that's in that stage of your transition where you're not quite over that hill of Passable'ville, or you're just entering that phase of Androgynyville. How do you cope with, are you still dressing like a guy? Are you just immediately dressing like a girl? Because, if you're dressed like a girl all the time, then you're just full-time. But for the folks that are not full-time and are trying to establish that point of becoming full-time, but, for example, for me, from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, I present myself as a guy. So I wear guy clothing, but I've been off and on hormones now for like the past, I started my first shot of hormone of estrogen was in, I want to say 08, and it's now 2012, but I've been off and on with it, not in a rush, but just off and on with it, building up clothing and stuff like that to get to this point to where I am now, where I feel like I can come to this corporate environment and be able to say no ifs, ands, buts about it. No, I feel comfortable. It took me a while to get to this point, but I wasn't in a rush and I wanted to do it the right way. But I've been off and on my hormone regimen during that whole time frame. So I would say now within the past, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the clock because I don't want to make this an extremely long video, but I would say now within the past year, and I'm not gonna say year, maybe about 6 months now, that I've really been consistent, like no stops, no pauses, no breaks. Okay, and I'm proud of myself for that, so that's a good thing. But in the midst of time of me stopping and starting, taking this long run of continuance, I have like some serious development. Like my body gives femininity, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm still have a little bit of muscular physique, but see, before I started transitioning, I was in the gym like crunching like and all of that muscle turned to fat that got redistributed to my legs, my butt, my thighs, my breasts, and face. I wasn't no Debo or anything like that, but I think I was a nice little physique. But let me just show you guys what I'm talking about real quick. So here I am, and at work. Nothing serious. Just jeans, my little sweats, a little shape, a little figure. Voila! Oh, I was spell there. So, if I had on tight clothing, like you really could get in and see what I'm talking about. But this is just my regular boy, little get around, throw on outfit, in and out. But yet, you can still see the silhouette that I'm talking about. And I guess my question to you guys is that, how does that make you feel? Like, how do you deal with that? Do you try to wear bigger clothing when you're in your guy mode so you can't show off your femme part, or are you comfortable with showing off your femme part while you're dressed like a guy, and not being in makeup or anything like that, when you're supposed to be presenting yourself as a guy? Like how does that make you feel? Because for me, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm really insecure about it. Like I tend to do things to kind of like hide my femininity, but yet I really can't. So and sometimes it messes with me because I really am confident, I'm comfortable when I'm in my femme clothing, when I'm in my femme mode, when I'm in my femme attire, That's me. But when I have to present myself as a guy, I really, really feel really insecure. And I don't know, call it weird, right? But yeah, I mean, so I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know it took me like a long time just to get to that point, and now I'm really at 10 minutes and some seconds here. But tell me, what do you guys think about that? Like, what's your take on that? Okay. So, and I'm going to make another video later on today, because tonight I'm going out again because it's my birthday weekend. Cheers to the freaking weekend. So you guys let me know what's up and all that good stuff. Okay. Ciao, babies. Deuces.